Hey guys, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to deploy different header tags for different sections or categories of your site, if in case you're using different ad maps. So when we say different ad maps, what do we mean by that? For example, you have your home page and you have your content pages, and they follow different ad layouts. In your home page, let's say you're only running a 728 by 90, and the rest of the pages or sections of your site, you're running 728 by 90, and let's say you have another 300 by 250 or another 300 by 250. So these two are obviously not the same layout. This is one ad map and this is another ad map. And in that scenario, you need to separate the header tag, so you only call the relevant ad units that are supposed to show up on that page. And that way we avoid invalid or null ad requests. In this tutorial, we're going to use Ad Inserter WordPress plugin. And if you have different ad maps, your ad optimization specialist from Monetize More will most likely give you different sets of header tags, and you need to deploy that accordingly. So in this example, we're going to use two sets of header tags. Set 1 will go to the home page, and set 2 will go to the content pages. Okay, now going back to the Ad Inserter settings page, you need to click this gear icon first and click the header tab and make sure this is empty. If you have anything in here, go ahead, delete that, and make sure this is also gray and not green. That way we know that it's disabled. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is create a custom hook. Okay, take that to make sure it's enabled and give it a name. In this example, we're gonna call it header. Okay, and action here is very important. You have to call it or type in WP underscore head. Okay, and again, make sure it's ticked to make sure it's enabled. And this is the only way we can add this section in the automatic insertion later in the ad blocks. I'll show you that in a bit, so go ahead and save this. All right, now that we have this custom hook created, we'll go ahead and add the tags that we have. So the first one we have here is the native ad. It's tabula, so let's just ignore that. It goes to the native section or content recommendation section of the site. So I'll go ahead and deploy the first header tag, which will go to the home page. So I'll copy this, and if you notice, this is PubGuru Data Guard, our consent management technology or system. Okay, so I'll go ahead and deploy the header tag in there, and this one goes to the home page. So by default, posts here is ticked. Make sure that's unchecked if you just want this tag to show up in the home page. So you just choose home page, uncheck everything else, and here's the automatic insertion section that I was telling you about earlier. And now we have the header custom hook that we created. So by default, it's not in here. They did that on purpose, so because some publishers would confuse that to the header section of the page instead of the header section in the source code. Okay, so once that's selected, you go ahead and deploy the second set of header tag, and this one goes to the content pages. Okay, now it's okay to keep this tick because it goes to the content, not in the home page, right? And then the rest you can go ahead and enable, except the home page. And again, this one is of course going to the header section of the source code of the site. All right, once that's done, we can go ahead and deploy the body tags or the div IDs for the ads that will show up per page. So in this example, I'm going to deploy 728 by 90 for the home page only. So I'll uncheck again posts and just tick home page. And let's say I'm going to insert this before paragraph 1. Okay, there you go. Then I'm going to deploy the rest of the ad units for my content pages, and let's say it's going to be 3 of them. So I still have my 728 by 90, and this time I still enable posts, and I want it on the rest of the pages except homepage. And this one, let's say I want it before paragraph 1 still. Okay. All right. And then the other two, let's say the 300 by 250, still enable posts, don't tick homepage, select the rest. And this one, let's say I'm going to have it after paragraph, let's say 3. Right. You can actually decide where you want it deployed or where you want this ad unit to show up. And the last ad unit, again, for my content page. And then let's say I want it after the comments section, and I'm done. You may also have the block names edited right here to make sure it's descriptive of whatever code is in there. So let's say this one is going to be your homepage header, right? That's that. And then here you can call this your content header. And then you have the rest, you can rename them as needed. I'll go ahead and save all settings. Okay, and let's visit the site to make sure it works. Now on the home page, and I'll go ahead and view page source. And let's try to find PubGuru. Okay, right there. So we only have the homepage script in here. Perfect. Now let's open one of the content pages here and view page source. Again, let's try to find PubGuru. Perfect. And now we have the content script or header right there. You obviously won't see the ad units I deployed because those are dummy ad units, so they're not going to show up in this tutorial for now.
That concludes our video for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updates on our latest videos. See you next time!